Welcome to my channel Quiet Rich. Turn on bell icon, like, share.
When most people think of wealth, they imagine luxury cars, million-dollar mansions, and designer brands that scream status, but the truth is, real affluence rarely announces itself so loudly. True wealth is often quiet, understated, and revealed not by the things you see but by the things you don't notice right away. In this video, we're diving deep into the subtle signs of true affluence, the kind of wealth that doesn't need to be proven to anyone because it's already secured. Let's start with the biggest misconception: luxury doesn't equal affluence. A person driving the latest exotic car might actually be drowning in debt, while someone in a modest vehicle could quietly own multiple businesses and a real estate portfolio worth millions. The first subtle sign of true affluence is financial freedom, having the ability to say no. The truly wealthy don't feel pressured to impress anyone, they choose what they want to do, when they want to do it, without worrying about money. This freedom often shows up in small ways, like being selective with their time, working because they want to, not because they have to, or simply being able to walk away from deals, opportunities, or even relationships that don't align with their values. The second sign of true affluence is understated confidence. Instead of flaunting wealth through flashy clothes or endless jewelry, genuinely affluent people often lean toward quality over quantity. Their watch may not be covered in diamonds, but it's likely a timeless piece built to last for decades. Their wardrobe may look simple, but every piece is carefully chosen for craftsmanship, fit, and fabric. This quiet elegance isn't about making others feel small, it's about valuing personal standards over public validation. Another subtle sign is how they treat others. True affluence gives people the security to be kind, respectful, and generous without expecting anything in return. You'll notice that truly wealthy individuals often tip well, treat service workers with dignity, and show humility in everyday interactions, because they have nothing to prove. On the financial side, real affluence often hides behind invisibility. Their wealth isn't sitting in flashy cars or the latest gadgets, it's tied up in investments, equity, assets that grow quietly in the background. They own things that produce income rather than things that consume income. A wealthy person might live in a home that doesn't look extravagant from the outside, but inside, it's filled with comfort, security, and a sense of permanence. They value privacy over publicity. Another powerful indicator of true affluence is time. The wealthy understand that time is the ultimate currency, so they design their lives around maximizing it. That might mean outsourcing tasks, prioritizing health, or saying no to things that drain their energy. If someone seems unbothered, unhurried, and in control of their schedule, that's often a greater indicator of affluence than anything they wear. Let's not forget generosity. Real affluence often expresses itself through philanthropy, mentorship, or quiet giving. They don't need a press release every time they donate, they give because they can and because they want to make an impact. This generosity isn't always financial, it can be time, knowledge, or connections freely shared. Another subtle sign is their long-term thinking. Truly affluent people aren't chasing instant gratification, they're building legacies. While others brag about the latest trends, the wealthy are investing in stability, education, and generational security. Their decisions reflect patience, vision, and resilience. And perhaps one of the most overlooked signs of affluence is peace. True wealth isn't just about numbers in a bank account, it's about emotional and mental stability. The wealthy don't need chaos to feel alive, they find joy in balance, relationships, experiences, and inner growth. You'll notice their conversations aren't centered around gossip or showing off, but around ideas, opportunities, and solutions. And here's the most subtle sign of all: they don't feel the need to talk about money constantly. When you're secure, you don't need validation. You live it. In fact, the wealthiest people in the world are often the ones you'd least expect, quietly walking among us, dressed simply, treating others with respect, and living lives of choice instead of obligation. The lesson here is simple: if you want to recognize or even build true affluence, stop chasing the loud, obvious markers of wealth and start cultivating the quiet, enduring ones: financial freedom, time, confidence, generosity, and peace. That's what real wealth looks like in practice.
Thanks for watching video.